Hello and welcome to the second Fountain live stream. How exciting is this? I'm delighted today to be joined by Rachel, our new head of partnerships. Rachel, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thanks, Chris. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. And for those of you that don't know who I am, my name is Chris Reeve and I'm the new social media manager here at Fountain. Rachel, this live stream, we want to cover, of course, money saving methods, full funnel and forecasting, which is our cheesy headline. But to strip things right back to the beginning, what actually is full funnel marketing? Can you explain that?
Of course. Okay, so what it is, it's ensuring that you track the entire user funnel to conversion. So this is from, say, impression to click to sale to ongoing lifetime value and repeat custom. And doing this allows you to attribute revenue right back to the keywords and ad level. And just it ensures that you can optimize your campaigns towards generating more of those high value customers, which of course we all want.
Definitely, 100%. And Rachel, secondly, budgets are tight at the moment. That goes without saying. Is there a way that businesses can scale back their marketing campaigns, but yet at the same time maintain profitability?
Of course. So yes, full funnel and forecasting are key for both of these things. So we all know when the CEO wants to make cuts, marketing often takes the hit. But it is worth bearing in mind that if you maintain your marketing spend and your competitors pause their activity, and a lot of them will be at the moment, then your share of voice and share of the market is going to increase at a lower cost than during normal economic times. There's plenty of studies that support this that you might have read about, and we're seeing this right now with multiple clients. But if you're going to make cuts, the CEO said it needs to be this way. It's important that you identify and scale back unprofitable, mouthful, campaigns only. Keeping the profit-driving campaigns live will still enable you to hit those targets and maintain share of voice. But I know this is easier said than done. So these businesses have got thousands of keywords, hundreds of ad groups and campaigns, and how on earth are they supposed to prioritize which of these to keep switched on? So this is our solution. If you apply the Pareto principle, you'll find that 20% of your keywords and ads are resulting in your best customers. But actually what a lot of people don't know is that you can square the Pareto principle. It's actually the 20% of the 20% that normally bring you your best returns and highest lifetime value customers. It is worth noting at the moment, though, these top keywords might have changed during the pandemic, so it's important to analyse your current data. That brings me on to full funnel tracking, where this comes in. So it's also key full funnel is key for identifying highest lifetime value keywords and ads. So according to HubSpot, this is an article I read the other day, only 75% of marketeers are reporting on how their campaigns are directly influencing revenue. So obviously people shouldn't be that 25% that waste their money. And this is why at Fountain, as you know, Chris, we track the whole process from click to repeat customer to raving fan. It's important that those successful keywords are prioritized with budget and optimization to ensure that more of those high value clients are generated. I mean, understanding the true value of leads with accurate tracking and attribution allows you to focus on those best quality leads based on sales and profit, not just cost per lead or volume. I think, as we all know, a business can still be hitting lead targets and marketing are rolling out the banners, but they could be losing profit if those leads are not high value. And obviously it's better to get less leads which generate more revenue. And this approach overall should start to weed out those unprofitable campaigns, which you can now scale back to save money and keep the CEO happy.
Rachel, this is exactly why I wanted you to come on, ramming in the value today. I absolutely love that. Rachel, something that you mentioned there was keywords, which I'm interested to dive a little bit deeper on, if that's okay. How far back should you analyze your data to find your best return keywords?
It very much depends on the offering, the business is offering, but I normally recommend analysing a couple of years worth of data. But if your high return keywords have changed in light of the pandemic, which they might have done, then it's very much worth analysing your very short-term data as well as the long-term. Hope that helps.
Yeah, no, definitely. Of course it does. And are there any other ways that the businesses could save money with their digital marketing strategies at the moment? Obviously, times are tough.
Absolutely. I would say goals-based forecasting. So this is something, if you know Fountain, that's what we're all about. Right. Lots of marketing departments focus on activities instead of outcomes. And as a result, lots of campaigns are often set live without any prior forecasting to show what the results are likely to be. So before setting any campaigns live, and whilst analysing your current ones, you need to keep in mind your three most important numbers. So you need to start considering, what's your cost per acquisition? What are you willing to pay for a sale? What are your costs per clicks? Most paid platforms like Facebook, Google Ads will give you an indication of this. And of course, what's the conversion rate required on site to ensure those campaigns are profitable? So for example, if the cost per acquisition is £40 and the cost per clicks that you found on the paid channels are £2, then the conversion rate required on your website is 5%. Establishing these three numbers is really paramount to minimizing risk and wasted spend for any digital strategy. So if you're looking to save money, I definitely establish those three most important numbers. If the numbers aren't working, it's because either your cost per click is too high or your cost per acquisition is too low. This allows you to see where the problem is in the funnel.
Brilliant. Rachel, thank you so much. Lastly, I'm going to throw in a bit of a curveball for you. Obviously, newly appointed head of partnerships at Fountain. Congratulations on that. How does that feel?
You. Oh, it feels fantastic. I've been looking forward to it. Yeah, I've been getting stuck in over the last couple of weeks and it's been brilliant.
Absolutely brilliant. And what are you most excited about this year in 2020? Let's get some positives in here.
Oh, we need some positives at the moment, don't we? I mean, what I'm most looking forward to? Well, I'm just most looking forward to seeing, what happens in the economy. I'm looking forward to seeing, especially retail. If anyone that's seen my previous videos, they'll know that I'm quite interested in the retail industry and just sort of seeing what's going to be happening when all of those shops are opening soon. Lots of them are already open. Are people going to be revenge buying? What their behavior is going to be. I'm always quite interested in buying psychology and just sort of saying, what are people going to be doing? How is this going to affect, for example, cost per clicks? How is it going to affect us as a business? There's so many exciting things coming up. And I just think, let's see what happens.
Love that. And for anyone that doesn't know, Rachel already, I do suggest that you head over to her LinkedIn profile and go and check out her latest retail series. It's absolutely fantastic. And again, round full of value. So please do check that out. Rachel, thank you very much for your time today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's it for today, guys. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, feel free to drop a comment down below. We're happy to answer your questions in the next live series, no problem at all. If you're watching via Periscope on Twitter right now, feel free to tweet us. You can see our handle below. We are @Fountain Team. That's all for now, folks, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Cheers.